The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Today's presentation will focus on providing you more information about our SIG Investigators program at the University of Miami. We will highlight the program's components, which include enriching academics and social activities, to provide you with a comprehensive overview of what a student's experience is during the 3-week program. At the end of the presentation, we will provide you with an opportunity to ask questions. In the meantime, please feel free to use the question feature on your dashboard. In addition, we will record this presentation and email it to all attendees. My name is Christine Preventure, and I am a Senior Program Director with SIG. This is my 13th year with SIG, and I oversee several of our Innovators and Investigators programs. Finally, I also spend 3 weeks of my summer as the director of the SIG-U Miami program. So I am thrilled to be with you today and hope to see you all this summer. Your participation today indicates that you are interested in your child's education and academic exploration, and so are we. SIG is a program of the AIFS Foundation, a not-for-profit 501c3 organization dedicated to providing educational and cultural exchange opportunities to foster greater understanding among the people of the world. As a nonprofit educational organization, it is our responsibility to advance the development of gifted, talented, and high-potential youth. The mission of the Summer Institute for the Gifted is to provide the highest quality educational and social opportunities for academically gifted, talented, and creative students through programs designed to meet their abilities and needs. Throughout this presentation, we will highlight how our summer programs emulate our mission. We are thrilled to be entering our 36th season of offering summer programs, and we continue to be passionate about our mission here at SIG. We are focused on enriching minds and are highly engaged with students on their paths towards self-discovery and empowerment. Simply put, our goal is for your student to have the most rewarding, academically challenging, and socially fulfilling summer possible. We want all students to explore their intellectual curiosities while in a safe, secure, and fun environment. SIG is very excited to be returning to the U Miami campus again for our 6th summer. Our 3-week session will run from July 13th to 31st this year and is open to students who will be 5 to 8 years old. We offer 2 different options for students who would like to attend our U Miami program. Students can either attend as half-day students in the morning or afternoon, or as a full-day student. We'll talk about the schedules for the students shortly, but please know that lunch is included for everyone. In addition, we offer extended care before and after the program each day. Now let's turn our attention to the heart of our program, academics. SIG's STEAM Plus curriculum takes a multidisciplinary approach to learning and engaging students in creative thinking to help them solve real-world problems for their futures in STEAM fields such as science, technology, engineering, arts, humanity, and mathematics. The curriculum at SIG is based on a model of academics that involves both enrichment and acceleration. Our academic approach allows for flexibility, offers personalized learning, provides opportunities for problem-based learning, immerses students in multidisciplinary studies, and nurtures the whole person. Let's review each of these components and how students experience SIG academics. SIG academics is flexible. Students have the flexibility to explore their interests while gaining exposure to new topics. Each course has a set of objectives, and students have the flexibility to tailor their learning to the topics or interests they may have related to these objectives. Students have the freedom to pursue their learning goals and move in the direction and pace they prefer. Our classes usually comprise a mixture of individual work, small group work, and collaborative experiences. This arrangement allows for students to work and think both individually and collaboratively when approaching different class activities. There is less structure and supervision than in a typical academic classroom, which allows for more independence and flexibility in learning, which are essential environment aspects for highly capable youth. SIG academics is personalized. At SIG, we realize that not all students learn in the same way or pace, and they are not all interested in the same topics. At SIG, assignments and content are tailored to meet the needs of each student, while also encouraging group collaboration and ownership of knowledge. At the beginning of each course, instructors pre-assess the knowledge and skills that students bring with them. This assessment provides the instructor with information for individualizing the objectives and learning goals. Following this assessment, the instructors will meet with the students to determine their individual goals and objectives to help meet each student's specific needs and interests. Our instruction is designed to challenge students through course content, processes, and products to keep learners excited, enriched, and fulfilled, all of which makes them happy. SIG Academics focuses on the tenets of problem-centered learning. Our academic courses allow students to think critically, creatively, and complexly. We want students to apply new knowledge to real problems and engage in learning as professionals do in their fields of study. Our students leave our programs with a vision for how they can change their futures, incorporating the talents and passions they possess. At SIG, we want to nurture the thinking of curious minds to help our students unleash their potential. SIG Academics utilizes a multidisciplinary curriculum model. Students engage with course objectives from multiple perspectives of various STEAM fields, such as science, technology, engineering, arts, humanity, and mathematics. Our curriculum allows gifted and high ability learners to exercise their extraordinary conceptual thinking to combine reasoning with imagination without the restraints of being confined to a single academic discipline. SIG Academics is programming for the whole person. SIG not only develops students intellectually, but also provides social, cultural, and recreational opportunities that nurture students' social skills as well as their natural talents. SIG students meet and interact with like-minded peers to build acceptance and establish lifelong relationships. At the end of the program, students will receive a Student Performance Review, or SPR, for each completed course. In it, instructors provide narrative, qualitative feedback that highlight the accomplishments and progression of each student with course objectives and personal learning goals while offering recommendations for future development. Upon request, student performance reviews can also be sent to schools or academic institutions. As previously mentioned, our academic courses are available in multiple areas. There's something for everyone. Each of our courses is designed to provoke relevant, complex, and analytical questions. Students enroll in courses based on their age level to ensure age appropriateness of course material. From a variety of course options, students design their own schedules within their age group. Some courses listed as AR options, which stands for Arts and Recreation, are open to all of the students. Let's switch gears a bit and talk about some general categories that we will use today to reference behaviors common in gifted, talented, and creative learners. It's important to remember that all gifted children are different, and no child will likely demonstrate all these characteristics at the same time. I'll explain these a little bit and then address how SIG courses address these characteristics and your children's learning styles. First, language development. These characteristics include abilities in the areas of advanced vocabulary, using full sentences and rich language, and having an early interest in books and reading. Inquisitiveness. These children will be highly observant, asking probing questions, and suggest explanations for things they observe. Complex thinking abilities. Some children will demonstrate logical thinking, an understanding of abstract concepts, and an ability to sense discrepancy in things around them. Advanced thinking abilities. These children will have a long attention span, solve problems creatively or differently, have great retention, quick mastery, and memory of information, and can focus on tasks in the presence of distractions. And my personal favorite, they may demonstrate an advanced sense of humor. Asynchronous, asynchronicity. These children whose mental abilities surpass their chronological age may be bored with age mates, may seek to play with older children or engage comfortably with adults, be interested in advanced ideas and topics, and demonstrate leadership skills normally found in older students. And intensities. Gifted children think and feel intensely, so they may become frustrated easily and be highly critical of their own work, may have strong feelings of justice and right and wrong, and be highly competitive. I'm sure you've seen some of these characteristics in your own young learners. So now let's talk about how SIG courses address the characteristics we just reviewed. All SIG courses develop language. All introduce new vocabulary. All ask students to express their ideas. All have opportunities to read and write. Think words like buoyancy and hovercraft and balloon science or habitats and submersion in under the sea. Think refractions and illusions in magical science. Think kinesthetic and binary in concepts of coding and engineering. They'll be learning lots of new words. Maybe they'll put their new expanded vocabulary along with creative drawings into use in Be a Graphic Novelist. Our chemistry and magic classes have books attached to them, but all courses use written and visual resources. Inquisitive children, as mentioned earlier, are highly observant, ask probing questions, and suggest explanations for things they observe. All of our courses develop curiosity. We pose questions and encourage students to think of questions on their own. All courses ask students to make conclusions, whether through observation or logic or research. In chemistry, students have to hypothesize about what will happen when different chemical reactions occur, prompting their own questions as to how and why those things happen or don't happen. Sleuthing like Sherlock, could there be a better course for being inquisitive and making prudent observations? Factory fun is a great avenue for developing curiosity, as children want to know how things are made. For complex thinking abilities where children will demonstrate logical thinking, an understanding of abstract concepts, and an ability to sense discrepancies in things around them, we have courses like numbers, a good example of a course that requires students to think complexly. We ask them to think logically, create and set patterns, and understand how different base systems work. And there are fewer things more complex than figuring out to engineer buildings safe from disasters, especially here in Miami. Children who have advanced thinking capabilities have a long attention span, solve problems creatively or differently, have great retention, quick mastery, and memory of information, and can focus on tasks in the presence of distractions. And let's not forget that advanced sense of humor. These are skills they need for all of our classes, particularly courses like Factory Fun, Concepts of Coding and Engineering, and Under the Sea, where they are solving problems that require design and engineering processes and where they will need to draw on previously learned information. Their sense of humor, ever present, comes out to play, especially in the arts courses. Children who are mentally out of sync with their age mates may be bored with peers, may seek to play with older children or engage comfortably with adults, be interested in advanced ideas and topics, and demonstrate leadership skills. We introduce topics that are not normally introduced to 5 to 8-year-olds, understanding that they will have developed interests beyond regular K to third grade curriculum. So in numbers, they will experience operations and number systems beyond those of primary math curriculum, should they so desire. They will find a place to apply their interest in science, in balloon science, chemistry, and under the sea. They will be able to become an inventor, business person, and marketer in factory fun, should they have a burgeoning aptitude in any of these areas, areas that you might not normally be exposed to in a typical school curriculum. SIG is a great place for children who think and feel intensely. The courses provide them with areas where they can work on problems that concern them and come up with solutions to help people, as in factory fun, or practice their perfectionism by the repeated practice needed in perfecting a magic trick in magical science. They can show their concern for cleaning up the oceans and under the sea, and they can express their intense feelings in melodious music, not to mention whimsical art. Okay, switching gears again. Let's dive into a SIG day. Each day, full day students attend 4 course periods, each 90 minutes long. Courses begin at 8:45 a.m. and run through 4 o'clock p.m. Extended care for early drop off and late pickup is available also for an additional fee. In addition to full day students, we also accept half day students into our investigators programs. Half day students can either attend the morning part of the program, which are the first 2 classes of the day, or the afternoon part of the program, which are the last 2 classes. All students, including our half day students, are provided lunch. In addition, all students enjoy some social time with their peers during lunch, which will be in the Mahoney Pearson Dining Hall on campus. The program assistants will escort the students to the dining hall, assist them, and eat with them. The afternoon-only students arrive to the campus a little before 12 p.m., and the morning students depart around 1 o'clock. To paint a bigger picture for you, all campuses are overseen by a program director, as well as an on-site director, that being me. Your main point of contact will most likely be our office manager, who answers and directs all phone calls and email inquiries, but the academic dean and myself are always available to parents for questions and comments. In addition to the administrative staff, there are instructors who teach the courses and program assistants who assist our instructors and help with various class activities throughout the duration of each course. All of the classrooms are located in one building, and program assistants will escort students to each class. In addition, we have a full-time nurse to address any medical issues. SIG hires our instructors based on their expertise and qualifications. Our instructors have at least a bachelor's degree, the majority of them holding a master's degree, and some of them even have a doctoral degree and/or are gifted certified. We are so happy that many of our instructors return year after year. As mentioned earlier, we want our students not only to learn, but also to socialize and have fun. We've established several theme days on campus, such as Crazy Hair Day, Pajama Day, Fun Sock Day, to allow students the ability to express their fun and creative sides in full bloom. Lunch and snack times are great opportunities for everyone to just have some good old fun. Simply put, our goal is for your student to have the most rewarding, academically challenging, and socially fulfilling summer possible. We want all of our students to explore their intellectual curiosities, all in a safe, secure, and fun environment. At this point, we would like to open the conversation to our audience. Please feel free to type your questions or share any comments in the question box. And actually, it seems like we have a couple already, which is wonderful. One question is, I've signed my daughter up for the morning day program only. If she likes the program, can she switch to full day? Yes, absolutely. We have that happen very often. Um, Students can switch classes or add classes, become a full day student the first couple days of the program. We allow that day 1 and day 2. After day 3, we don't allow switching because they will probably have missed too much of the beginning. All right, next question. You mentioned that lunch, they will have lunch on campus. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Yes, the students will be eating in the Pearson Mahoney dining hall that has a plethora of options, health conscious options. There's sandwiches, there's salads, there's fruit, there's meat, there's vegan options, kosher options, and the program assistants will help the little ones get their meals together and sit with them at lunch and help them socialize. Okay, next question. Oh, here it is. Okay. Um, what are the program assistant's responsibilities besides lunch? As we talked about before, they're in the classrooms with the instructors. They serve as teaching assistants in our classroom. So they are supervising the students in the class with the instructors. And if anyone needs to go to the bathroom, they take them to the bathroom. When an instructor is working with an individual student or a small group, the program assistant is doing the same. Next question is, how many students are in a class? Excellent question. We love to keep our class sizes small, so and especially for this age group, we expect that there would be about 10 students in each class. Oh, we actually have a returning parent here. That's great. I love that you joined us today. She doesn't have a question, but she just wanted us to know that she was here. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for your great questions. Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have today. For any questions that you may still have, or for any questions pertaining to your specific needs, please feel free to reach out to us at the following um, email or phone number. You can also find more information on our website, giftedstudy.org. And don't forget to connect with us on social media. As we like to say, explore your summer, expand your mind, and we hope to see you this summer in 2020. Have a great day, everybody.